I'm about to teach you some powerful tools and resources to get out of pain, but first I need to ask you, why? Why do you want to get out of pain? My name's Jordan New, and I've healed myself from scoliosis and eliminated severe pain that used to plague me and limit me in my life. And I did that because I wanted to live a more fulfilling, happy, and prosperous life, and pain was holding me back. So if you want to change your life and improve your life and you're in pain that's holding you back, these tools are for you. We're going to go through some movements, and I encourage you to stick with it and do what you can and continue to soak up the resources that I have to offer. Here we go. Now, pain happens in our spine because things are too tight or not engaged enough. And typically it's because things are too tight. So what we're going to do is open up the legs. The legs are really going to help open up the spine as we stretch them out. So we're going to do about 3 to 5 breaths for each movement. And I encourage you to really deepen your breath, filling up as much as you can into your nose, ideally, and then relax your body as you exhale out your nose or out your mouth. All right, here we go. So come on down to a tabletop position on your hands and your knees and bring your right foot forward. Now this might be as far as you can go right now. Breathe in, lengthen your spine, and breathe out, start to sink deeper into this. Now as you breathe in, you lengthen, open up the hip. As you breathe out, maybe you can get down to your forearms. And we'll take 2 or 3 more big breaths here. Just moving into this hip opening. It might feel really nice to rock side to side. Feel that hip opening up. Now, if you do this on your own, you can spend more time in each of these postures. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna breeze through this a little quicker. Okay? Now come back to your hands. Bring your left hand to the ground, right hand to the right knee, and twist to your right. Now push that knee away, start to roll yourself open. You want to feel a nice stretch on the front side of your left hip. Open your body up, let that left hip drop down. Breathe in, lengthen, breathe out, sink a little deeper into it. One more breath. Good. Come back to center. Now, if you need some padding underneath your back knee, you can always roll your mat up more or put a little pillow or blanket underneath. We're going to straighten out that front leg and fold over that front leg. Now bring your hands to both sides of that front leg. Lengthen your spine as you inhale. Fold a little deeper into this as you exhale. Good. Just feel that right hip go up and back. Feel that right heel go down and forward. Lengthen your spine as you breathe in. Fold into it as you exhale. One more breath. Good. We'll come back to center. Now, bend into that front knee. Bring both hands to the front knee. And then drop into the front knee. Good. So you're letting that left hip come forward here. Left hip forward. Good. Now you might stay here with the hands on the knee. If you want to take this a little farther, interlace your hands together behind your back. Lengthen your spine, straighten your arms, lift your heart as you breathe in, and exhale, drop a little deeper into it. Good. Start to get a back bend here, reaching that heart to the sky. Good. One more big breath here. Good. Come back to center, bring the hands to the ground, back to a tabletop. We're going to do the left side here. I'm going to switch positions so you can see from a different angle. Bring your left foot forward. You're on your right knee on the ground. Lengthen your heart, lengthen your spine as you breathe in, and then start to drop a little deeper into this as you breathe out. Maybe you can get your forearms to the ground. Lengthening your spine as you inhale. Sinking a little deeper into it as you exhale. You can rock side to side, feeling that hip open up. One more big breath here. Sink a little deeper. Good, and we'll come back up to our hands. Right hand to the ground. You can either put on your palm or your fist. left hand to the left knee, start to rotate yourself open to the left side. Push that knee away from you. Good, big breath here. Use your breath to open your body. Our respiration is a powerful tool for transformation of the physical body. One more big breath here. Both hands back to the ground on either side of your left foot. Straighten out your left leg. Fold over it. Good. Reach that left heel forward and down. Reach that left hip up and back. Lengthen your spine with each inhalation. Fold yourself a little deeper with each exhale. One more big breath here. Good. Come on back. Bring both hands to that front knee. Letting your right hip drop forward and down. Pushing your shoulders up and back. If you want to deepen this, interlace your hands together behind you. Lengthen your spine, lift your heart. Good, open up, get a nice back bend, feeling a really nice stretch and opening on the front part of that right hip. Good. One more big breath. And back to center. Good. All right, now both hands to the ground. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips high. Start to walk out your calves. You want to keep your hands rooted to the ground. This posture is known as the downward facing dog. One more breath in, lift your hips high. Breath out, reach your heels to the ground. Good, look forward. Then walk your feet up to your hands as you exhale. You can bend your knees as much as you need to here. You're going to round and roll yourself up to standing, extending your arms up to the sky. Then bring your palms together right in front of your heart space. Good. Now, step the feet wide. Feet are parallel. Legs are wide. Knees can be bent a little bit here. Bring your hands to your hips and start to push the hips back. Good. Now, bring your arms forward and up. You're reaching the hands away from the hips. The hips are going back and down. The arms are going up and out. Continue breathing here, staying strong, feeling the spinal muscles stabilize. I'm going to switch positions so you can see how flat my back is. Good. Hips back, hands up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Bring the hands back to the hips. Good. So you're continuing to sit your hips back. Now just start to rock your torso forward and back. Now you're hinging just from the hips here. You're not rounding your spine. You're hinging from your hips. Your hips are what's bending here. Good. A few more breaths. Rocking back and forth. Good. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Just fold forward. Hands can come to the ground. Hang heavy here. Let your spine lengthen. Good. Now walk the hands forward a little bit. Plant the hands on the ground and sit your hips back. Sit your butt back. Good. Feel that spine lengthen. Let that head hang and relax. All right. Good. Now, bend the knees as much as you need to. You can bring the hands back to the hips. Come back up to standing. We're going to do a second round of that. We're going to change it up a little bit. So, sit your hips back. Reach your arms forward. And maybe your arms can only come level with your shoulders today. Eventually, you want to get your arms parallel with your spine. Good. Breathing. Really sitting the hips back as you reach the arms forward, feeling all the spinal muscles lift you up, all those posture muscles holding you up strong. Good. Breathing in, breathing out, staying strong, keeping that breath full. One more inhale. And then hands back to the hips. Begin to hinge forward and back. Good. Letting your torso tilt from the hips, from the hips, from the hips. Your back is not bending, you're tilting from your hips. Good. Keep your breath big, keep your breath strong. Good. Now, come back upright. Bring your forearms together and your palms together in front of you. Now, with your forearms and your palms together, keep those elbows together and start to lift your arms up. Starting to feel an engagement in the shoulders and the trapezius that hold the head and the neck in place. Good. Keep going. Breathing fully. Feeling the engagement. Keeping that back as flat as you can. Arms up. Elbows together. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms can come down. Good, then come up to standing. Take a breath here. Okay, good. Now, come into a lunge position, a standing lunge with your right leg forward. So you're gonna step your right leg forward, your left leg goes back. You can be on the balls of the left foot and the toes, really rooting down. You want your legs on railroad tracks. So they're not on the same line, they're on 2 separate lines. So you've got stability here. Good. Now, from your lunge, start to hinge forward and bring your arms forward. Once again, like we were doing earlier, reach your hips back and down, reach your arms up and forward. Good. Now, bring the arms about shoulder height and start to twist to your right. Twist, twist. You don't have to go very far here. Twist. Come in the center. Twist. Good. 5. If this is painful, just twist a little bit and hold and pause there. 2 and 1. Good. We'll come back to center. Reach that left arm high, right arm back and down toward the left foot behind us. You're twisting and rotating toward your right side. Good. Now start to lift that left heel up. Drop the left heel down. Lift the left heel up. Drop the left heel down. Good. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Now, reach the hands up behind you, up overhead, getting somewhat of a back bend here. One more big breath in. And come back to center, come back to standing. Shake it out. Good. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back. Rooting down through the legs. Bring the arms up as you pull the hips back. Arms up, reaching them away from each other. Good, breathe in. Then as you exhale, bring the arms down to shoulder level and start to twist. Twist to your left side. Continue. Twisting to your left. Once again, if this is painful, you just go to the left side and you hold. Got 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Reach that right arm high. Left foot back down behind us. Left hand behind us. Reach that left hand back and down toward that right foot. Twisting toward your left side. Opening up. Good, lengthening the body here. Now start to lift that right heel off the ground more and then drop the right heel down. Good, extending foot, drop back down. Good, we'll do 5 more here. Twisting the body, reaching that left hand toward your right foot, reaching that right hand up and high. Good. 1 more. And then we'll come back to center. Now reach the arms up and high, back behind you, up overhead, getting somewhat of a back bend here, feeling the front side of that right hip open up. Good, 1 more breath in. And come back to center. Back to standing, good job. Okay, now bring the legs wide again. As we did earlier, you're gonna sit your butt back and down, reach your arms up and forward. Pelvis back and down, hands up and out, lengthening the body, engaging the spinal muscles. And we're gonna bring the forearms and the palms and the elbows together again. Elbows stay together, lift. Just go as high as you can. If this is painful, just lift and hold. If you can, continue to move through it, activating those muscles. All the while, sitting your butt back and down, reaching your heart up and out, elbows together, lifting the arms. Good, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and then fold forward. We're gonna do some rotations here. So just hang heavy. You can bend your knees as much as you need to here. Good. Now straighten your arms and bring your left hand underneath your face. Good. Now you're still sitting the butt back. You're sitting the hips back, spine long. Breathe in and reach your right arm up to the sky. Now you might not go very far. Back down as you exhale. You might only go halfway for now. Exhale down. Twisting the torso open as you inhale. Roll open. Continue to find a little bit more length each time. 4, 5, 6, 7. Back down. Right hand underneath your face. Lengthen the spine, hips go back, heart forward. Inhale, roll open. You might only go halfway to start. Continue to find a little bit more length each twist, more rotation, until eventually your left hand goes all the way up to the sky and your arms come parallel. 5, 6, 7. Let's do 1 more here. Good, and come down. Now hands to the ground, root the hands down, sit the butt back. So as you can see here, my hands are planted and my hips are going back and down. Good. Bend the knees. Now slowly round and roll back up to standing. Reach your arms high. Bring the palms together in front of your chest. All right. 1 more strengthening exercise here. And we're gonna do a little bit of Qigong energy movement to end. So the feet are about the distance apart of a yoga mat. Your toes can be slightly pointing out. Depending on how flexible your hips and your knees are, you might need to move the legs out a little bit wider. You gotta squat down. And just let your hips go as low as you can. Now this might be as far as you can go. Your elbows just resting on the knees for a moment. Eventually you're gonna get all the way down so you can squat. The hips are down, the knees are open. You can bring the palms together and push the elbows into the knees to open up more. Good, bring the hands to the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward. Inhale, squat down again. Exhale, straighten legs. Inhale down. Exhale, straighten. Continue, 3 more. Down, straighten. Down, straighten. Good, now as you come down this time, stay squatted and reach your arms out in front of you. Now watch here, you're gonna inhale, straighten all your body, come up to your tippy toes, reach to the sky, Engage the whole backside of the body. And as you exhale, back to where you started. Inhale up. Exhale down. And you can see how this is just lengthening, engaging the whole backside of the body here. Inhale up and down. Continue. Let's do 5 more of these. On up. Down. Up. These are great. I do these every morning. Such a good postural strengthening. These get you more length, more height in your body. Good. 2 more. On up as you inhale, then stay standing tall. Bend your elbows. Drop down. Let your arms down to your sides. Good. Inhale. Bring your arms up overhead. Exhale. Just let the palms point in toward the head and shower that chi, that life energy over your body. Inhale, pull the energy from the earth up into your heart space. And exhale, push the energy out, away from your heart. Arms down. Breathe in, arms up overhead. Palms pointing in. Feeling that energy come out of your hands, shower it over your body. Pull the energy from the earth up into your heart space. Let it emanate forward, out off of you. Good, 1 more. Up. Over the body as you exhale. Up from the earth into your heart. Emanating that earth energy out your heart space, out into the world. Good, now arms can be by the sides. Palms can come together at your heart space. And I invite you to close your eyes here for a moment. And have a sense of gratitude for making it here today to this video, for taking the time and the energy and the attention to strengthen your body, to get yourself out of pain, knowing that the more you work toward getting out of pain, the greater your life will become. Now set your intentions here of groundedness, of being centered and rooted into the earth, feeling balanced and stable in your mind and your body. Set an intention of grace and flow and ease as you move forward in your day. Set an intention of prosperity, achieving and accomplishing that which you put your mind toward today. I thank you for being here in this practice, and I wish you blessings as you move forward.